tell us about the mission of Americans for Limited Government.
Americans for Limited Government was formed in 2001, and the mission is to work on the local, state, and federal level to eliminate and fight the excessive government power that's been growing in this country for far too long. And we do this by citizens' initiatives, direct campaigns to expose legislative action that's going on in Congress or the state capitals, and to build a framework where citizens can get involved and make their voice heard.
The President foresees trillion-dollar deficits well into the future. We have $11 trillion national debt now. Is there any way to stop the spending spree by the Obama administration?
Well, in the short term, probably not. But that's our great opportunity, Carter. What Americans have proven in the immigration debate of a year or so ago, on the automobile bailout just this past December, is that when the people speak loud with one voice, the politicians scurry back to their corner in fear. And that's what has to happen again. Unfortunately, this orgy of spending that we're engaged in is going to have a drastic impact on America. Inflation, as well as just the overall growth of an intrusive, aggressive governmental body. Every citizen has to speak up. Don't be quiet. Don't accept this for simply being reality, but be willing to speak up and fight back. And as we will be like a snowball going downhill, it may be small at first, but we already see it gathering speed. And eventually, and I think fairly soon, we're going to be an avalanche that's going to completely drown and wipe away this this abomination in the Congress.
Do the Republicans have any hope of regaining Congress in 2010? And if so, what strategy do they have to pursue?
I think the Republicans have an outside chance of regaining control in the House. I don't think it's realistic, but I do think it's realistic that they can build and increase their numbers and prepare for 2012. The Republican Party has to make a decision. Are they going to continue with the soft Me Too-ism of the last 4 to 8 years, where they simply want to do the same thing as the liberals and the Democrats, only slower? Or are they going to stand up on principle? Are they going to get rid of the gimmick of the month and stand up for something that matters? That's their real choice. If they choose to continue with the gimmicks and just the soft socialism of so many, then it's conceivable that they haven't begun to see the low level of their numbers in Congress, because the American people will turn away from them. If they stand for principle, are willing to fight, are willing to espouse those principles that really are in the DNA of America, then I believe they can regain the trust that they so stupidly threw away.
One last question. You work closely with leaders in the Senate and in the House.
Yes.
Are they exhibiting the leadership that you believe we need?
We're starting to see the flickering of it. I think that the complete opposition by Republicans in the House to the so-called stimulus plan was a good start, but we shouldn't accept it as, game, set, match, and go home. All it is a very small beginning on where they need to be. They need to fight on every single one of these proposals by Obama and Pelosi and Reid that cut to the core of what America's about. In the Senate, we see a few men who are standing up and willing to speak the truth and do the hard lifting. Not enough. As an example, we only had 17 people willing to oppose Obama's pick for the Department of Labor, even though it's clear this woman violated the rules, ethically challenged, and another one of Obama's tax cheats. But 17 were willing to stand up and say no. That's a small number, but it's a good start.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.